are dealing with. I just got my bodyguard badge from female bodyguard training. I'm one of the top. Toastmaster of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a female bodyguard?
No, I see.
Now, you have. Just not long ago, I decided to attend a female bodyguard training held by the Taipei City government. Besides the self-defense reason, I was told that lately, being a female bodyguard has become a trend. Many rich and famous people prefer sexy and intelligent female bodyguards. So I think it may be a good idea to be a personal guard, like someone like Guo Taimi, the richest bachelor in Taiwan.
He needed your bodyguard.
Yeah, he needs me. And I believe I can definitely do better than someone, a supermodel, Lin Zhiling. Why? Because I'm taller.
Yeah.
She's 174, but I'm 177 centimeters. And I am stronger. And I am a Toastmaster.
Yes.
So I went for the training to get a professional credit. As we all know that this is a certification era. Tina, do you have a certification to be a yoga teacher? Right, so this is certification era. We need all kinds of documents to certify who we are and what we can do, like applying for a job, driving a car, or say, becoming a competent Toastmaster. However, do those certificates really talk? Do they truly say who we are and what we can do? 2 weeks after my training, I bumped into my 80-year-old bodyguard trainer on the street. He's quite old, but he's still very active. While we were chatting, he suddenly grabbed my shoulder, and I did not react for a few seconds.
Son, don't tell me you forgot the movement. Now, use your right hand to seize my left arm, and your left leg trip my right leg, and finally your left elbow stem my chest. Do you get it?
Do I get it? Of course. No. Is it my left hand or right hand to seize his left arm or right arm, or my left leg or right leg to trip? Anyone tell me which of his leg? My trainer was very disappointed, and he said,
Sir, man, even though the training is finished, you still have to keep exercising the skills you have learned. Listen, those skills should be your instinct. Otherwise, when the situations really happen, you will be dead meat.
Dead meat? How is it possible? Wasn't I qualified in the training? Didn't I get a badge? Ladies and gentlemen, how many of us are bound by this certification myth? That we were so sure we are totally safe behind those protections. It is just like we have a driver's license, but we don't really drive. How many of you have a driver's license, but you don't drive?
Yeah.
We got 3 here. So the truth is, unless we keep exercising the skills we have learned until they become part of us, become our instinct, those certificates, license, and badges will be simply pieces of paper. And it's just like I was puzzled in using which hand or arm in a fight. As a Toastmaster, I believe some of us still have a problem using he or she, past tense or present tense when delivering a speech. When we hesitate and are puzzled, that is our dead meat moment. And believe me, a dead meat moment could happen anytime and anywhere. Let me give you 2 examples. How many of you have received a return letter from that sent by yourselves? Only me? I can't believe that. I made that mistake. I received the letter that is sent by myself. You know why? Because I wrote the receiver's address on the side of the sender's address. So I don't have to show you that. I don't have to show you which side is the sender's address, which side. Right, you got it. This side is the sender's address. But I wrote the receiver's side address on this side. So I received the letter sent by myself. Luckily, that letter wasn't important, or that may be my dead me moment. How do I avoid making this mistake?
Practice.
You got it! Keep practicing writing the correct envelope format. So, only if we write the correct address on the correct side, we can send this letter to the right place, to the right person, and at the right time. And ladies and gentlemen, the other example is Wang Jianmi. He is an ace baseball player, right? And he just got listed the 2007 Time 100. Besides the famous movie director Li An, he is the second Chinese to be selected by the Time magazine. He's quite good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he pauses and hesitates when he throws the ball?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? If he pauses and hesitates, that will be his dead meat moment. So ladies and gentlemen, the only way to eradicate those dead meat moments is to continue exercising our skills until they become part of us, become our instinct. My 80-year-old bodyguard trainer doesn't have any certificate, but in the past 50 years, he has never ceased to exercise martial arts, even for a single day. He keeps exercising and exercising so that he not only became famous, but also advanced his martial arts from A to A+. So, he is now recognized as one of the finest martial arts masters in Taiwan. Do you want to know how good he is? Do you want to know how good he is?
Yes.
Let me tell you. He can catch a fly with chopsticks. He can defeat 3 young men empty-handed. He plays martial arts so naturally, as easily as breathing. Martial arts has become part of him. It is his instinct, and it is his real badge. Fellow Toastmasters, we have been well trained in speaking, and I believe we are not using our communication skills just to get a CDN, ADN, or a DDN badge, or to win any speech contests. Instead, we are applying our Toastmaster skills to the most ordinary situations in our everyday life, whether they be a phone conversation, a father and son dialogue, or a simple hello to the people around us. If we keep exercising our skills whenever we can, ultimately they will become part of us, become our instinct, and become our real badge. When the time comes, ladies and gentlemen, we will break the certification myth and kick out all those dead meat moments, just like I kicked that scum. So ladies and gentlemen, if my master asks me again,
Sammy, do you get it?
and I will say, yes, yes. And what about you, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want to kick all those dead meat moments out of your life?
Yes.
And do you want to have that instinct?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.